Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and a quick update, some headlines from the United States. The first one is actually the United States has declared that they're going to make 100,000 artillery shells per month by 2025. So according to this guy is the Pentagon's chief weapon buyer. He said that the United States plans to increase monthly production of 155 mm artillery shells to 100,000 per month in 2025. So he said that we're going to be at 100,000 per month in 2025, which is 2 years from now. And they say that the United States is currently at 14,000 per month, 6 to 8 months ago. Now they are at 28,000 per month. So they have doubled over the past half a year or so. So they are aiming to continue to double this every half a year to the, I think, or half a year or every 1 year to the point where they can reach 100,000. So it's going to create a lot of jobs, I believe. It's going to be pretty good for the US economy, I think. And Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, has been indicted on gun charges. He's going to be charged. He did try to have a plea, but it didn't work out. So this guy, the son of this guy, which is the current president of the United States, he's pretty famous for very not good reasons. So this also indicates the first time that a children of a sitting president is indicted on a federal criminal charge. So apparently what he did was to buy guns, I think, illegally. So he tried to possess gun while using narcotics, and so this was actually indicted for this reason. And for each count, he's going to carry a fine of up to 250,000 or 15 years in jail, times 3, which means his life is forfeited. But I think he's not going to get, it's nothing going to happen to him, because this is the United States. The United States is the most, democratic and, fair and just country in the world. Absolutely no corruption in United States. So because it is so not corrupt, he's going to plead guilty to tax misdemeanors in order to strike a deal to dismiss the gun charge. Like I said, totally just and totally uncorrupted. So we shall see how this play out. The Republicans are really happy about this. And so we have another case, which is of course on the other side of the aisle. Trump will not have to stand trial in October, according to the Georgian judge. Georgian, not the country, but as in the state in the United States. So this guy, he's only 34 years old. He's freaking younger than me. He's a freaking judge. And then he's going to be judge of the biggest freaking case in the history of United States. Is crazy. So anyway, according to the article, this is actually it was a freaking long article. I asked GPT to help me to summarize a bit, and it was still pretty complicated. So I'm gonna explain to you what happened. So the case is very huge. The prosecutor tried to charge so many people to the point where the court actually have no means to deal with this much. They don't have the logistic capability to do it. So Donald Trump and 16 other co-defendants will not go to trial in October. So because there is 2 of these defendants that actually wanted a speedy trial. So I wonder speedy means what? Maybe they want to plead guilty. Plead guilty, I don't know. Or they're going to make a deal. So but the prosecutor of the Atlanta area want to try all 19 of them together at the same time. So this is something alleged with to the Georgian 2020 presidential election. So it was a lot of drama. People like Sidney Powell. Is it Sidney Powell? There's some other crazy characters. I was following very closely then, and I was like, in the end, I have to the end of it. I actually have no freaking idea what's actually happening. So US politics is fantastic. Perfectly simple and and totally makes sense. So the grand jury last month approved 41 count of indictment charge against Trump and his associates. So they approved the indictment, but no, they still have to try it. And our prosecutors allege it was a vast criminal conspiracy to change the outcome of the 2020 election. So changing the outcome of the 2020 election to me is one thing, but no, to change the election, but you also have to then check and to prove that no, there's no election fraud. I'm not sure. No, maybe the U.S. U.S. justice system is so perfect. I'm quite sure they will not do it. So anyway, so this guy called Cheese Bro and Sidney Powell is an auntie that looks pretty nice, say fierce things. She was a former lawyer and advisor to and some legal advisor or something like that to Trump. Then basically yeah, she say a lot of crazy stuff like CIA, and voting machines, change results kind of thing. I cannot say too clearly because YouTube don't really like this topic. So anyway, so they will be tried separately. So the judge expressed concern about the strain on months-long multi-defendant trial that will put the local criminal justice system and the practicality of holding such a trial in one single venue. It will be impossible for them to handle, and they also need to consider the every defendant have their different requests. Like I want a big Coke and a large Coke, and then I want my burger with triple cheese, 4 hams, and but don't want cabbage. I want to put broccoli. So this kind of request makes it really difficult for them to decide how to try them. So so some defendants also wanted separate trial. Some want to be tried in the smaller groups, arguing that the case is too complex for a single jury to comprehend, which I actually agree. These jury probably are just normal people. Their brain is going to melt. I'm quite sure. I tell you, just reading the article, my brain melted like twice. So this judge also have to expect requests for transcript and then any other thing. So in the end, the judge just okay, let's get rid of 2 persons first, so that they can continue to try. But because this case is so massive, they still don't have a date on when to do this trial. So yeah, people who support Trump, or even if you don't support Trump, I think you just prepare a lot of popcorn. You wouldn't have enough popcorn to eat to survive this this entire shit show. So and another case is this strike. This strike is a car manufacturing strike. This is the biggest strike ever, and in the United States history. So the United Auto Workers history, the targeted General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, all at the same time for the first time in their history. So 13,000 staff at these 3 biggest car manufacturer has all gone on strike over salary issues. And the members of this UAW has not going to work. They just started this, and the first time in the 88 years history, all 3 companies targeted. So this I already mentioned. Don't know why they repeated again the article. And there's a positive side to this thing is that Joe Biden actually supports these people because election is coming. So he actually dispatched people to come and help to resolve the impasse and probably threaten the hell out of this directors to share some of their record profits. So the union basically the leader of the union say that their demands are very audacious. However, they believe, but they maintain that the manufacturers actually can pay for it. They earn billions, and out of this entire cost of building cars, labor actually only accounts for 4 to 5% of the vehicle cost. So by doubling their salary, it doesn't really going to change anything to the cost much, because the cars are still super profitable. They will still be the car manufacturers will still earn millions of dollars, and it will not affect anything. So he claimed that the union is not the problem, corporate greed is the problem. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how it unfolds. According to the article, they say that the whole world is looking at this. Sounds a bit exaggerating. I think the most of the world don't even know this happened. But no, I just want to let you know this is actually pretty big in terms of, you know, because if they messed it up, you know, who knows, these car manufacturers will just go out of United States. You know, because Biden is not Trump. You know, Trump forced them to come back. You know, they can just offshore again. So let's see how this goes. And this is just some news update from United States. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want me to continue to, you know, to cover a bit of these important issues that come out from United States? Well, United States is crazy. You know, going through the headlines is, oh my god, so many. You know, United States is just way too big. Anyway, I'll pick some of this I think very significant ones. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next update.